most for this upcoming season in the NFL.
So surprise, I'm going to guess is not going to be a top wide receiver. Is what
Yeah,
is the premise on this? So we're looking at players who are not. What do you say? Top 10, top 15? Where are you
yeah,
looking at?
sure. Yeah,
Um, Me personally, I want to say Keon Coleman, but I think he's just going to be targeted so much that they're just going
sure.
to start covering him a lot. So I can't say
Mhm.
him. Um, but I kind of want to say, I think, I want to say Slick Rick. I think he's going to have the best breakout
Yeah.
year. Even though he's not going to be a number one guy.
Mm. I could get behind that. I like that. Um, I mean, Pearsall definitely has all of the capabilities to be a great receiver early in his career. It's just how much they utilize him early, like you mentioned. Um, my selection is a Cincinnati Bengal, Jermaine Burton out of Alabama, wide receiver. So let me explain real quick. So T. Higgins is continually wanting to be traded away from the Bengals. You know, with amid the rumors with all the trade conflict and all that. We'll have to wait and see if they deal him or not. But let's just say they go ahead and ship him off somewhere. I mean, this man Burton will easily step into the wide receiver two position alongside with Jamar Chase. Even if he doesn't, even if Higgins stays this year, replacing Tyler Boyd's position because he went to the Titans. He signed with them in free agency. So I feel like Burton has the capabilities to be a great target for Joe Burrow. Very underrated wide receiver coming out of Alabama, and I like him a lot. I think this wide receiver could possibly break onto the scene early in his career.
No, I like that pick. I actually really like that pick because I've done some mock drafts and we got him too. So I done a little bit on it. I've done a little bit of research on it. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Um, I do like a lot. There's a lot of good wide receivers. I think. One of the ones I think will not have a great year and is based on his quarterback. And you can hate on me. You guys, anybody who's watching this can hate on me. I'm sorry, Brian Thomas Jr. is not going to have a good year because of his quarterback.
Yeah.
No, I just don't think so. I like Brian Thomas Jr. I think he's a stud. I think that both wide receivers out of LSU were excellent choices. I just like I said with T. Law, I'm just not sold on him. I just haven't been.
Mm.
And then the rumors speculate now. I don't know if I sent this to you, but there's a lot of speculation that the Cowboys will not re-sign Dak and they will be going after Trevor Lawrence.
Wow, that'd be huge. That would shake up a lot of the NFL. The other kind of wide receiver in their rookie campaign I could see doing well would be Ladd McConkey to the Chargers. I mean, with Justin Herbert, I think he would be a great target for him early.
Who do you think? Which wide receiver do you think's gonna not gonna have a good year? I guess a rookie.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like top first round kind of deal.
First round wide receiver that's not gonna do good.
I know it's hard.
Um, that is pretty tough.
I got mine.
I'm gonna say Malik Neighbors to the Giants.
Okay, yeah, that's who
Um,
I was gonna pick.
yeah, I think Neighbors is a good wide receiver. He might have a solid career, but year one with the Giants, they're not in a good situation. I mean, Daniel Jones is not a very good quarterback. Offensive line is not great either. Losing Saquon, I mean, you're not going to have much of an offense this year, in my opinion. So, I think Malik Neighbors is going to just a drought of an offense, if you will. So, there's not going to be much fireworks on that team this season.
So yeah, no, that's fair. I think I'm in agreement. I've been arguing for Danny Dimes for a couple seasons now. The O line's not great. The D line's good. I'll give them a lot of
Yeah,
credit there. They did lose some DBs as well,
yeah,
so that's not gonna you're like, oh well, the defense is gonna get tired. You got to put up points. I think they're gonna be
yeah.
going to neighbors a lot this season,
I
but
agree.
you keep covering them. Nobody's gonna be open. The O line gets broken apart, gets sacked. Danny Dimes spends most of the time on his back. It's not gonna look good. So
Mhm.
this is Danny. I really am like, okay, they got you a quote unquote he's not a proven rookie yet, a weapon. So I want to state that this is your year, Danny. If you get nothing
Mhm.
done, if you have a crappy year, you're gone.
Yeah.
That's just how it's gonna be.
And I've heard rumors that Drew Lock might be possibly taking his spot if he performs well enough in camp. So, I mean, he may lose his job before the season's even over with.
I don't think I don't. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Who's better, Danny Dimes or Drew Lock? I'd say Danny Dimes if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that, but we'll have to wait and see what he can do this year.
They're
But
gonna have a rough year, I think.
yeah, and Daniel Jones, he's had his moments, but he's just been too inconsistent. Um,